brought to you by Gitanjali Salon, Channi Himmat, Jammu. Follow Ruchika Makeovers on Facebook and Instagram for best bridal makeup in town.
Hello viewers, you're watching Jammu Links News. I'm Vandana Gupta and welcome to the daily updates of Midday News. Let's begin.
A dozen more coronavirus cases surfaced in Jammu and Kashmir on Tuesday, taking the total in the Union Territory to 380. 11 of the fresh cases were reported in Kashmir and one in Kathua. Till date, 62,493 travellers and persons in contact with suspected cases have been enlisted for surveillance, including 6,032 in home quarantine, 248 in hospital quarantine, 294 in hospital isolation, and 17,421 under home surveillance. 4 terrorists were killed in an encounter with security forces in Jammu and Kashmir's Shopian district on Wednesday. Security forces launched a cordon and search operation in the Milhora area of Shopian Tuesday night, following information about the presence of terrorists there. The identity and group affiliation of the killed terrorist is being ascertained. Pakistan Army on Tuesday resorted to intense shelling on forward posts and villages along the line of control in 2 sectors of Poonch district of Jammu and Kashmir, drawing befitting retaliation from the Indian Army. However, there was no immediate report of any casualty during the shelling by Pakistan. This is the 15th consecutive day of shelling and firing along the LOC in Jammu and Kashmir. Jammu and Kashmir Police Chief Dilbag Singh on Tuesday said when the entire world is fighting the novel coronavirus outbreak, Pakistan-backed terrorists are making attempts to disrupt peace in the Union Territory. A recent report suggested that many terrorists at their training centers and launching pads in Pakistan and Pakistan-occupied Kashmir are suffering from coronavirus infection. J&K police on Tuesday booked a journalist Gohir Gilani in Kashmir Valley for allegedly indulging in unlawful activities through his posts on social media. Gilani is the 3rd media person who has been booked by police since Monday. A statement issued by police said that Cyber Police Station Kashmir Zone, Srinagar has received information through reliable resources that an individual, namely Gohir Gilani, was indulging in unlawful activities through his posts and writings on social media platform. To cater non-COVID patients, the divisional authorities on Tuesday directed private hospital, diagnostic centers and other health institutions to start normal functioning within a week and warned that any institution found violating the directions regarding the essential service rules will be strictly dealt with under relevant laws. This was stated by Divisional Commissioner Kashmir Pandurang K. Pol. He further directed the owners of the private health institute to resume normal functions with 50% staff on weekly roster at the institutions. Principal Secretary Planning Development and Monitoring and Information Rohit Kansal on Tuesday said that rapid testing and effective control measures in J&K have helped reduce the rate of growth of coronavirus, leading to decrease in doubling rate. He said that the testing rate in J&K has been increased to 703 per million, which was 2nd highest in the country, while initially it was 77.5 per million. The Jammu and Kashmir administration on Tuesday directed officials to take necessary steps to curb the maniac of illegal mining during the ongoing lockdown. The directions were passed by Commissioner Secretary Industries and Commerce Manoj Kumar Dwivedi during a review of industrial activities amid the coronavirus pandemic. When he was informed about illegal mining at a few places, Dwivedi asked officials to discuss the issue with local officials in Jammu and Kashmir divisions and direct them to curbing this maniac. Advisor to Lieutenant Governor Jammu and Kashmir R.R. Bhatnagar and Director General of Police J&K Dilbag Singh on Tuesday chaired the senior police officers meeting through video conferencing at Police Control Room Kashmir to review the security as also the present ground situation in view of the COVID-19 pandemic in Kashmir Valley. Bhatnagar appreciated the role of police and Central Armed Police Forces for the hard work being put in ever since March 22nd in tackling the situation and assisting the civil administration and health department in combating the novel coronavirus and ensuring lockdown restrictions to check the spread of the epidemic. 40 more persons who were put in administrative quarantine in Srinagar 2 weeks ago were discharged on Tuesday after successfully completing their 14-day quarantine period. With this, a total of 1,906 people have been discharged and allowed to go home after completing mandatory quarantine period so far in Srinagar. A sub-district magistrate and 2 others had a narrow escape when their vehicle came under a snow avalanche in Jammu and Kashmir's Kupwara district. The vehicle carrying Karna SDM Bilal Ahmed, his driver and personal security officer was hit by the avalanche on Kupwara Karna road. The 3 escaped but suffered minor injuries. The Divisional Administration Kashmir has come up with the standard operating procedures for pregnant women in the COVID-19 red zone areas across the valley. As per the laid down procedures, the pregnant ladies in red zones will be enlisted and their checkup will be managed at recently established health centers in red and buffer zones, while the proper birth plan will be executed by ANM and Ashas under the supervision of concerned block medical officers as per Ministry of Health and Family Welfare GOI guidelines. Asserting that Jammu and Kashmir is among the best performers in containing and testing coronavirus, Deputy Commissioner Shahid Iqbal Chaudhary on Tuesday asked people to continue with mutual faith and follow advisories to fight the infection. Dr. Chaudhary urged people not to lower their guard and stay vigilant as the situation is improving. President Donald Trump has suspended immigration for green card seekers for 60 days, arguing the controversial move would protect US jobs. Trump offered the first detail about a vague announcement he made on Monday night, addressing an issue key to his conservative base as the country is ravaged by the coronavirus pandemic with more than 43,000 people dead.
I will be issuing a temporary suspension of immigration into the United States. You heard about that last night. By pausing immigration, we'll help put unemployed Americans first in line for jobs as America reopens. So important.
Union Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh said that all the people of J&K, including labourers stranded in other states of country, will be brought back to their hometowns and villages in small groups. He said the process has been already started in this regard, and all the people of J&K stranded outside will be brought back in small groups by the government after observing all the guidelines. Dr. Jitendra Singh, however, made it clear that government is more concerned for the safety and security of the people in view of the spread of global COVID-19, and it is taking all precautions to restrict the virus from spreading. Advisor to Lieutenant Governor Basir Ahmed Khan visited Baramulla to take stock of the measures taken by the district administration to combat the spread of COVID-19 pandemic and review quarantine facilities established at Indoor Stadium Baramulla. The advisor was informed that there are 19 administrative quarantine centers in the district, in which 302 persons are undergoing quarantine as of now. Financial Commissioner Health and Medical Education Atal Dullo chaired a meeting along with Major General Hari Mohan Iyer to review the arrangements put in place for the establishment of COVID-19 hospitals by Army at Jammu and Kashmir. Threadbare discussions were held on measures being taken by the health authorities for providing sufficient infrastructure to combat COVID-19 spread and provide best possible facilities to such patients. The meeting discussed various steps taken for quick completion of the task. A demolition drive was conducted by the Lakes and Waterways Development Authority under the supervision of enforcement officer in the area of Arabal, Shalimar and Harwan, in which 2 houses including 1 2-story and 2 shops were partially demolished. It is pertinent to mention here that amid COVID-19 lockdown, some miscreants are taking undue advantage of the situation and indulge in illegal constructions. With 1,383 new cases and 50 deaths reported in the last 24 hours, India's total number of positive COVID-19 cases stands at 19,984, said the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare on Wednesday. The total number of cases include 15,474 active cases and 640 deaths. As many as 3,869 people have been cured, discharged so far, while 1 has migrated. Maharashtra remains the worst hit state with 5,218 COVID-19 positive cases, while Gujarat and Delhi are the two next most affected states.